Come on, let me up. Come on, up. No, come on, up, come on. Get fucking... How is this a finished driving mechanic? How is this something I'm supposed to do? It's a monster truck with nitro. Just let me go. Just let me up the goddamn hill. Please, Jesus Christ. I just want to go up the goddamn hill, please. Oh, for fuck's sake, just let me up the goddamn hill. I just want to go up. It has been way too long. I am losing my fucking patience. Get up the fucking hill! Just, oh my god! Hey there, this is the One Boom, and welcome to a DLC review for Ghost Recon Wildlands Narco Road. This is the first out of the 2 expansions that we can expect from Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I have some words to say about it. Now, let me preface this with the fact that I have not beat the whole DLC yet, okay? I don't have time to beat the whole DLC and also still stay relevant when talking about this. By the time I complete the whole DLC, I will have this video done like a week late and whatever. So I haven't beat the whole DLC, and I will do another video once I've beaten the full DLC to see if my opinion has changed. But let me just summarize Narco Road for you. Starting off with the first thing I'm not a huge fan of is you have to make a whole new character. This character comes with pre-unlocked abilities and pre-unlocked items and equipment, and you only get a small group of weapons that you can use. There are new, what are they? I think they're epic weapons or legendary weapons. Anyway, there's new special weapons that you can't customize, and they have their own names and camos on them. There's new ones of those, but there's no new individual weapon, and you have less possible weapons out of the whole game's arsenal that you can use. When you boot up Narco Road, I think you only have access to like 4 assault rifles and a couple like 3 SMGs and 2 sniper rifles, maybe 3. And again, none of these are new weapons, these are just the weapons you can use while playing this DLC. It seems like an odd limit and an odd restriction, and I really wish that Narco Road just added to the main video game instead of being its own worse version of the main game. First things first, the plot of this DLC makes no sense. You spend so much time in the main game blowing people up, causing hell, ruining Unidad, and ruining the cartel's fun, so going undercover with the cartel makes almost no sense. The whole idea is you're kinda trying to sneak your way to the top so you can find El Invisible, but see, you're a ghost. Why do you need to go undercover? So the idea is, okay, you did all of this espionage and these assassinations and bringing these guys to custody and saving people. Now you're gonna go play as a different character that's working for them undercover. Neat. And you're not really doing anything bad. You're not really doing any bad guy things. In fact, the enemies you're given are just Unidad and some rival cartel people we've never even heard of. They wear red pants or yellow pants. That's the distinction between the Santa Blanca cartel and these, again, just rival cartel guys. You don't have any interesting moral quorums over working for an asshole or being a part of the cartel. The whole DLC is handled with such lightheartedness so far. I mean, maybe it gets different, but I just doubt it. Like, all your character does is make quips, and Bowman on the radio just gives you quips, and it's like, hey, you know, hang out with this douchebag, and then you can gain his trust, and then get closer to these douchebags, and then gain their trust, and then when you gain all their trust, you can get to El Invisible. It's like, this is weird. Why are there no, like, moral things where it's like, oh, don't kill the civilian, or whatever, and if you kill too many of the cartel, even if they don't see you do it, like, the game will end, but if you kill too many civilians, the game will end, but if you kill the rebels, nothing happens. Here's me killing the rebels. I don't get a kill indicator, it doesn't say I really killed them, it doesn't give me XP for it, and I can kill as many as I want and it won't end the game. If I'm undercover, why am I still spawning at rebel bases, and why can I kill them, and why does... nobody cares. Bowman doesn't care, the rebels don't even care, it doesn't ruin your reputation with them at all. So are you against the rebels? No, you're against a cartel? Because again, like, you're a bad guy that has to fight other bad guys. That's such a pussy way to deal with this kind of a story. This whole DLC is less interesting than the base game. The base game in and of itself is not that revolutionary, but at least it's intriguing. The idea of you being a person that doesn't officially exist, or unofficially exist, and you go into a country to liberate it from an evil cartel is more interesting than hang out with a douchebag until he trusts you. Do drifting and jumps and air tricks to gain his trust. And let's talk about the vehicles for a second. Driving in Ghost Recon Wildlands already feels like you're moving a ping pong ball through a maze with a leaf blower from 50 yards. The driving is so finicky. Sometimes it doesn't want you to be able to turn and go uphill. It doesn't want you to turn at all. You turn and it goes too much, you turn and it doesn't turn enough. I've done the same button combination to drift 3 times and I've gotten 3 different things to happen. It's not like GTA or Forza or Need for Speed or just name a game with driving. It's not like it. It's super fucking finicky and I hate it. Driving in this game is garbage, and this DLC so far seems mostly centered around the vehicles. And again, vehicles in Ghost Recon Wildland fucking suck. The choppers don't have reticules, so where the fuck am I supposed to aim my gun? There seems to be almost like input delay when you're in a vehicle, like when you want to raise or lower a helicopter or turn, it feels like it delays by a whole second and then the wrong thing happens all the goddamn time. And the missions, oh my god, okay, so this mission started me next to a helicopter, and so I was like, okay, cool, so I have to go to this location. Most of this DLC is go to location, and so I go to this location, and I take the chopper, and they have SAM missiles pointed at that area. So why'd you spawn me near a chopper if when I try to go over here, you're going to blow me up with SAM missiles? This makes no fucking sense. It's stupid design, so you have to take a fucking car over a kilometer away. And then later in the mission, when I'm driving into the Unidad quote-unquote prison, it doesn't really seem, it's just a construction yard that they've gated off, which I guess could be a prison. Look at what happens. Yeah, the car just disappeared. Okay, what the fuck? It's already hard enough to drive on these dirt windy roads with these shitty cars with no traction or any sort of meaningful horsepower, and then the car vanishes because of a glitch and I ended up dying there, or the prisoner ended up dying there. This DLC has too much god-forsaken driving. There's so much driving. Every mission I have played is driving. All of the pictures for the DLC are cars and monster trucks and planes. Everybody seems to be a thrill seeker, and to get their trust, you have to do thrill seeker things. The game tells you to do jumps here, tricks here, or drift here. For the first boss, I hate all of the missions. I hate all of them. I hate all of them. None of them have been fun. None of them have been interesting. It's go here, pick up this person, drive here, shoot these guys, drive here. There's no infiltrate a base stealthily. There's no don't get spotted while leaving this building. The original game actually made me nervous and tense when I would like wait for the sun to set, and then I would sneak into a cartel or Unidad base at night and trying to not be detected. Oh, go to Narco Road and you have to not be detected by SAM missiles in a chopper. You have to follow a chopper with a chopper, and you can't be too far away and you can't be too close, and there's SAM missiles around. And it's the most unintuitive, it's not skill, it's not get good, it's why? This isn't fun. Even if like it was easy and intuitive, it wouldn't be fun. If the game had the best flying controls, the best driving, everything, these tasks still wouldn't be fun. The fact that the driving and the flying is also garbage makes it just frustrating and not fun. And did I mention that driving sucks here? Let me mention it again. Here's me trying to get up a hill. I'm speeding it up. Trying to get up a hill with this monster truck. You actually can't do it. Because what happens as soon as the car is like, or any sort of car is like going up a hill, you can't turn it like in GTA 5 or in other games. You don't get to turn the car up the hill. Is that more realistic? Sure, but it's so clunky in this game. Trying to like turn a monster truck, a motorcycle, or a fast car while going up an incline doesn't fucking work, and it wants you to fall. This took forever and I had to actually be smart about it. Now, well, you had to be smart about it. Yeah, I shouldn't have to be smart about it. Every game I've played would allow me to do this in normal ways. You're giving me a monster truck with nitro, and you're like, well, find a way around, because as soon as you get up on a rock, it's gonna fucking throw you. I want to make a montage when when I do my final, like, okay, I finished the DLC, did it get any better video? Maybe I'll do a driving montage, because I have like an hour's worth of Elgato gameplay of just me fucking trying to drive and it fucking failing left and right. Also, the map has been shrunk. The map has been shrunk down considerably. Here's me finding the out of bounds area. Here's me trying to parachute off a hill. Ooh, out of bounds area. These out of bounds areas, I don't know why they're there. I don't know why this DLC needs a smaller map. It should be a whole new map. It should be a whole new area. And there are some new areas I hadn't seen before. But it's so shrunk down, so you don't get any access to the rest of the open world or the rest of the weapons. What the fuck? And I don't know what it is about this DLC, it just feels clunkier. The AI makes no sense. Why is the AI cheering here? Oh, look, if I shoot behind this cartel guy, watch what happens. They freak out like, oh, somebody's firing at us. I fired next to you, instead of them saying, hey, stop that, or anything. The AI is just dumb and glitchy. And I don't get it. So many times that it put people that I'm not allowed to run over, otherwise I'll blow my cover if I run them over. It puts them like right in the way of where I'm gonna be shooting, of where I'm gonna be driving. Here's this mission where, of course, I had to go find an actress and then drive her somewhere, which was so fucking fun. And as soon as we get out of the car and the mission's over, I can just shoot her. It doesn't even matter. I think the base game had this too, but like, it just seems the whole mission is about driving somewhere, grabbing somebody, and driving back. And then you can just shoot her, and the game doesn't even care, and the cartel goes like, hey, what's going on? The AI in this game feels so unfinished and so outdated. What is the big takeaway? The Grand Theft Auto Forza style has no place in Ghost Recon. Exosuits had more of a place in Call of Duty than this do drifts, do a monster truck jump, fly a plane through this circle and get points. Oh my god, who cares? Oh my god, who cares? Why is this in a Ghost Recon game? Now, I can benefit of the doubt it here. Obviously, what they were trying to do, because we like to think that developers and publishers, they're just dumb, they don't get it, right? I think that their idea was that after doing the main game, doing a lot of stealth and sneaking around and assassinating people, that when we come to Narco Road, it's going to be refreshing in some way to be just an idiot and just drift your monster truck and fly your planes and gain the trust of assholes. It's just like, it's kind of a fuck you DLC. It's like a whatever, you know, there's no moral quorums here, there's nothing, there's just a bunch of goofing around. A lot of goofing around. I don't feel like I'm playing Ghost Recon, and I see if they were trying to do, oh, it's just a fun DLC. Fine, I get that. But at the same time, I think expansions should build on what's already set in the game. I think a good example of this is Destiny. The Taken King, Rise of Iron, and all the expansions, they built upon the base game. They didn't give you something that seems out of place in the Destiny universe. It doesn't do that. It's not like comparable to a map pack in Call of Duty, which in my opinion can do whatever the hell it wants. That's just a terrain that I'm playing on. But if you have a story and you have a built narrative and you have a style of gameplay and then you build a whole DLC against what you've already built, you get this. You get an angry rant. On the Facebook Ghost Recon group, I see about 2 people saying they like it and then 3 or 4 people saying they don't. For every 2, there's usually 4 that don't, and it's sad because this game it's a good game. It's not it's not a perfect game. It's not it's a glitch-free game. It's God's gift to gamers. No. It's a good game. Ghost Recon Wildlands is a solid open-world shooter, and I really enjoy it. But this DLC is a step in the complete wrong direction, and I know the next DLC won't be like this, but I'm worried that the next DLC will be a smaller map with less weapons that puts you on a really specific course, and then it's over. Instead of just adding to the game, instead of making the open world bigger, more interesting, instead of adding fun things and fun items, instead of adding hang gliders and wingsuits, you're putting me in a separate game where I have to drive monster trucks to impress douchebags to get to one big douchebag. It just... it's strange, and I don't like it, and I don't think anybody does. But that's a little presumptuous. If you are enjoying Narco Road, let me know down in the comment section below. If you didn't think it was going to be good and you didn't buy it, let me know. If you bought it and didn't like it, let me know. If you, like me, spent $100 on the main version because you were super hyped and then this DLC is pissing you off, let me know. And I know I should have maybe waited till I beat the whole DLC before making this little review, but I had to get all these thoughts out. I was writing down everything that frustrated me while playing. And I know maybe I shouldn't have talked about this before completing it, and I will complete it, and I'll come back, and I'll be like, hey, actually it paid off, or hey, they actually did something cool with it. Maybe I'll be able to come back and say that, and I don't know, you'll have to wait for that. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found some more sort of entertainment out of it, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye!
Had a mosquito bite on my butt that was less irritating.
I am he as you are we, and we're a dead dog's eyes. Pretty little loony that roach. See how they run, see how they fly. I'm flying. I'm flying. Naughty boy, naughty girl, let your knickers down. I am Eddie. Forever I am Eddie.
Okay, who is this? Are you talking to me?
Whatever shape you pull, we're still gonna get there.
Who do you think invented cheese?
You hear the one about the junkie who gets beaten to death with a large mallet?
I don't know much about politics, but I do know about the war on drugs. I see drugs alone.
Strange thing is, I'm starting to like this guy.